Hey, have you heard about Gibbs' reflective cycle?
Yes, it's a powerful tool for reflective writing. It can help you structure your thoughts and insights as you reflect on your experiences in the school setting.
How does it work?
Gibbs' reflective cycle consists of 6 stages. Let me break them down for you.
Please do.
The first stage is description. You start by describing the situation or event. For example, you observed a fascinating lesson at your placement school.
I see. What comes next?
The second stage is feelings. You explore your emotions and thoughts during the observation. How did you feel? What thoughts crossed your mind?
That makes sense. What's next?
The third stage is evaluation. You assess the positives and negatives of the experience. What worked well in the lesson, and what could have been improved?
Okay, and then?
The fourth stage is analysis. Consider the factors that influence the outcomes. This could include teaching methods, student engagement, and classroom dynamics. Here you can do some research, and don't forget to cite and reference the materials you consulted.
I see. What's next?
The fifth stage is conclusion. You draw conclusions from your analysis. What did you learn from this observation? How does it contribute to your development as a teacher?
And the final stage?
The final stage is action plan. You formulate a plan for future actions. How can you apply what you've learned in future observations or in your own teaching practice?
Wow, that's a comprehensive process. Can you give me an example of how to apply it?
Sure. Imagine you observed an English grammar class for 6th graders where the teacher implemented an interactive grammar exercise. The description would be, I observed an English grammar class where the teacher introduced an interactive exercise focused on understanding and applying grammatical rules. For feeling, you could write, I was interested to see an interactive approach to teaching grammar, and I felt encouraged by the students' eagerness to participate. Then, evaluate the experience. You could say the interactive grammar exercise created an engaging learning environment, but some students seem to struggle with applying the rules independently. For the analysis, you need to do some reading to back up your analysis. You can consult books or journal articles related to the topic and consider these factors. Was the challenge for some students due to the complexity of the grammar rules or the need for additional practice and reinforcement? Was it due to the individual learning styles? Again, cite and reference these sources. Plagiarism is not tolerated. You would lose your scholarship for that. To conclude, it could be something like this. I realized that while the interactive exercise was effective in engaging students, incorporating more targeted practice sessions might help solidify their understanding of grammar rules. Now time to formulate an action plan, which is basically explaining how you can apply this insight in the future. For this example, perhaps, you could say, I can explore incorporating targeted grammar practice sessions in my own English lessons.
That's a great example. Thanks for explaining Gibbs' reflective cycle to me.
You're welcome. Remember, this process can enrich your reflective writing and contribute to your growth as an educator.